Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I'm Mitch Brantley. You know me, most of you know me. Guitar instructor and communication fine arts chair. And was very, very excited to have this concert by Eklektiko Duo that is presented by the MCC Arts and Letters series. And I want to thank Kayla Fuentes for all her work on this. And it's going to be an exciting program of duets, of classical guitar and piano and voice. Looking forward to that. So let's see. Eklektiko is a guitar and piano vocal duo, explores the music of the Balkans, the Mediterranean, and Dr. Tanya Miric, a native of Bosnia, is both classical guitarist and arranger of much of the repertoire. Traditional folk songs in Balkan Peninsula are sometimes soulful, sometimes playful, and they are often colorful stories. Dr. Sarah Waters, mezzo-soprano, sings Tanya's versions of these songs, which are Bosnian, Croatian, and Greek in origin. Eklektiko also delves into the guitar and piano duets of Boccherini, writing in Spanish style, and really looking forward to the fandango that they're going to do. It's one of my favorites. And also the French contemporary composer, Eric Marchalet. I hope I got that right.
Pretty close.
Pardon my French. From the haunting melodies of the mountains to the graceful sophistication of the salon, Eklektiko offers an eclectic and expressive musical journey. I'm looking forward to hearing Dr. Waters for the first time. I'm really excited to hear Dr. Tanya again. She's played here several times at MCC, and really proud that we both had one of the same teachers, Dr. John Ingerson. So without further ado, Eklektiko Duo, give them a warm MCC welcome.
Oh, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Thank you, Mitch and Kayla. Thank you for hosting us today. We are really excited to be here. Thank you. And we are going to start with a piano and guitar duet by French guitarist and composer Eric Marchalet. And the title Preludio Antojadizo translates as impulsive preludio. And this impulsiveness is seen in music through contrast between lyrical sections and the rhythmic ones. Enjoy.
This next set of pieces are by Tanya, our in-house composer, and they are specifically Bosnian pieces, and it's a type of genre known as sevdalinka, which is a Bosnian genre strongly associated, well, it's kind of like the Bosnian blues. There's a little bit of sadness, there's a little unrequited love, there's some disappointment. Some of them are kind of funny though, so there's a little dark sense of humor in some of these. Tanya's introduced these to me. She is very familiar with them. She's taught me how to pronounce them properly. The first piece is Emina, which is a classic, she's just not that into you kind of song. It's about a beautiful young lady named Emina. It's from the point of view of a young man who can't get her attention. She's too busy watering the flowers to even look at him.
chodzi mi zapis, wyjście pomocne cień. Ja już nas wyselam, albo kamidina, neszenina czuje, liepa emina. Leczun seben hybrid, zavatila wodej, pastis pasju czurnej, zaliewa te wodej. Malone passanuć, moje kamidina, albenine dożej, liepa emina. Samo meje javno, popetala marko, niti haja halčar, što za njome carko.
This next speech is kind of fun. Sirven Fessage. That literally means little red fez. A fez is a small cap that was worn by men during the Ottoman Empire, and Bosnia was part of the Ottoman Empire, which is why many of these songs are written from a Muslim point of view. And this is from a woman's point of view, and she's speaking to her mother, Mamice, and she's telling her mother why she's in love with this man. She's in love with him because he wears the cutest little red hat. And he has nice eyes too, but it's mainly about the hat. So that it's more of a comic song.
Sirven Fessage, mamo, Sirven Fessage, your mummy say, Sirven Fessage, udra kana joj, mummy say, Sirven Fessage, udra kana joj, mummy say. Sirne uči mamo, sirne uči oj mamice, usta mamo, menna usta your mommy say, menna usta uitra kana your mommy say, menna usta uitra kana moga your mommy say.
We are back to our piano and guitar duets, and this one is by the same French composer, Eric Marchely. The title is Nazca, and Nazca is actually the name of the desert in Peru. And in Nazca Desert, you can find Nazca lines, which are type of geoglyphs. And in this case, these are etchings into the floor of the desert. And you can only see them from the sky, and they resemble the shape of animal or plant. So the Nazca piece captures this vastness of the desert and mysteriousness of Nazca lines. Enjoy.
The next two pieces will have a tiny bit of percussion, because why not? This one is a traditional Bulgarian song, Theodora is Dozing. And this is a choral piece that Tanya has adapted for voice and guitar. She has a lot of interesting percussion effects in her guitar part that she has written for herself. It's quite interesting how she's done that. The plot of this song is a young woman named Theodora, is having a lovely nap under a tree on a beautiful day. And then the wind blows, a branch breaks, it falls near her, it wakes her up, and she is angry because she was having such a great dream. And it was a dream that finally her boyfriend would ask her to marry her and give her a little ring, and at the end, we let her fall back asleep again. Tanya lets the piece fade out into peacefulness so she can go back to her lovely dream. And this next lovely piece is a classic Adriatic ballad, Ta divna Splitska Noć. This is a beautiful night in Split. Split is a very pretty town in Croatia, so this song is in Croatian, and it is a town right on the coast, known for its picturesque harbor and sandstone buildings and fortress on a hill and fishing boats, and nowadays lots and lots of tourists. But imagine a beautiful Adriatic fishing town at night with the boats bobbing on the water, the moonlight shining on the waves, and that's what this song is about.
Da mi je stopom proći mare, još jednom kroz nas Marja, o to mi svaka noć se sniva, skrona misetsia, isvista lissa visiai, näkyy papsöksa namopia, hatoci czekam teja, ta divna splitska noc, uluci male marke, tis jentis emene, i naszego powierzarke. Ta divna splitska noc, uluci male marke, tis jentis emene, i naszego powierzarke, tis jentis emene, i naszego powierzarke.
And this last of the Balkan set that Tanya has composed for us is Yarakina. This is the name of a girl. Her name literally is raven or bird. And Yarakina has something very terrible happen to her. She falls down the village well. And this is unfortunate because it's a deep well and people are going to have to fish her out. So Greek girls use this as a dancing song. So this is a traditional choral dance in Greece. This is in the lovely meter of 7/8. The one we had earlier was 11/16, so 7/8 is child's play for children. But Yedikina is traditionally danced by girls wearing bracelets. And what they do as they sing the refrain, they bang their bracelets together to make a jingling noise to imitate the sound of poor Yarakina hitting the sides of the well as she goes down to the bottom. So it's a little dark humor in this one, but at the end of the song where Tanya has me jump up high, it's the excitement of the whole neighborhood. They're running to rescue her, they're going to pull her out. We hope.
Now we are going to travel to German-speaking country to Austria, where you're going to hear a piece by Austrian composer Anton Diabelli. He wrote for piano and guitar duet at a time where such ensemble was not as common. And Diabelli himself was actually accomplished guitarist, so what he wrote was, lays pretty well on guitar. In addition to being composer, Diabelli was also a publisher. He published works of famous composers such as Beethoven. And we're just going to play the first movement of Sonatina in A major, opus 68, and this will be an example of early 19th century Viennese music. Enjoy.
The next is a lovely piece written by Tanya. It's called Je te donne, and it tells a story. This one is truly tragic. This is a ballad, and it tells the story of two young people, and they're in love and they wish to marry, but there is community opposition. It's not exactly clear why. Perhaps it's because of religious difference, because her name is Fatima, which is a Muslim name, and we don't know his name, but perhaps they are Christian and Muslim. At any rate, she becomes ill, which is a particular tragedy because she's described as her mother's only child. And so this young man proposes to win the respect of the family and the community. He will go get her medicine. He will go to Istanbul and buy her yellow quinces, a fruit. Why this particular fruit is going to heal this girl, we're not really sure why, but we hope that, maybe it will. So he sets off, and for 3 years he's gone, and nobody knows where he is. He doesn't even write a letter. And so people are starting to wonder if he's ever going to come back again. He does come back, and he has the yellow quinces. And when he comes back too late, because he arrives the very day that Fatima has died, and her body is being laid out for burial. And he begs and pleads in the last verse that maybe just one last time he might embrace her before she's buried.
Swoje mladisz, schätz mir setzi godinu, kad su cieli da se uzmu, aman, aman, dushmanim ne da dushe. Kad su cieli da se uzmu, aman, aman, dushmani ne da dushe. Razbolje se lijepa Fatma, jedinica u majke.
from the very tragic ballad, we turn to another song that's more of a typical, just I'm a little down kind of song. This is Stotenema, Why Aren't You Here? It's a song of love and longing and loneliness. It is not by Tanya. This is our one exception to our compositions by Tanya. This is by Dusan Bogdanovic, who is a contemporary guitarist based in Bosnia.
Kad pisanak ukojtade I dusza se mir sprema. Krasica sej glasa kara, što te nema, što te nema. Što te nema. Krasica sej glasa kara, što te nema, što te nema. Što te nema. I u času vojna sača I kad tuga ujstra sprema. Moja ljubav pjesmu kača. Što te nema. Što te nema.
Well, we've come to the last piece on our program, Fandango by Italian composer Luigi Boccherini. It was actually written as the last movement of his guitar quintet, and guitar quintet is comprised of guitar and string quartet. Fandango is a Spanish dance, the type of courtship dance, and actually Luigi Boccherini spent lots of time in Spain, so he had to write something that's characteristic of Spain. So in this current arrangement by Julian Breen, the guitar mostly plays melody and driving rhythm, while piano provides harmony and adds color. Thank you again for coming this evening. We appreciate it.